Gaia Vince, Nomad Century, How to Survive the Climate Upheaval. In the face of unprecedented climate upheaval, the book Nomad Century by Gaia Vince explores the potential of large-scale, planned migration as a way to help humanity outmaneuver a plethora of climate disasters and socioeconomic challenges. The summary highlights compelling evidence of migration's ability to galvanize economies, empower communities, and help nations adapt to extreme climate changes. Dive into a comprehensive overview of how migration could be leveraged by fostering cooperation among nations, the importance of closing wealth gaps, and innovative solutions for reversing environmental degradation, ultimately creating a more resilient world for all.
Climate catastrophe. The world is heading towards a climate catastrophe, with extreme weather events causing lasting damage to communities worldwide. A temperature rise of 4 degrees Celsius by 2100 will transform the world beyond recognition, with sea levels rising by 2 meters and extreme weather killing more people than all infectious diseases combined. As weather disasters strike, the poor and marginalized suffer the most. The need of the hour is to take action, as cities, villages, crops, and clean water systems are destroyed by floods, hurricanes, and droughts. It's time to come together and take concrete measures to address this urgent issue. The benefits of global migration. Migration has been a fundamental aspect of humanity's progress, leading to specialization, trade, and the emergence of modern economies. While the invention of borders has made it difficult for people to move freely, the idea of global migration should not be dismissed. To succeed in this ambitious plan, governments all over the world need to collaborate on a scale never seen before, and citizens and leaders need to be convinced of its benefits. The author argues that migration should be anticipated, facilitated, and executed on a global scale to create thriving hubs for trade, culture, art, scientific innovation, and collaboration, just as it was in the past. The benefits of immigration. Immigration plays a vital role in the economy of host countries. In the U.S., it led to job creation and a $5,100 increase in average wages. Contrary to popular belief, migrants do not take away jobs from locals. They often occupy jobs that locals are unwilling to perform, which can free up local women to join the workforce. Migrants also push locals into higher-paying management and communication jobs. Migrants are less likely to claim benefits and contribute to fund-sustaining welfare programs. They also earn 3 to 6 times more and are more likely to start their own businesses. Silicon Valley founders are often migrants or their children. As Japan's population shrinks, adult diapers are outselling infant ones, making it clear that they need more foreign workers. Immigration has the potential to increase earnings and job opportunities if managed correctly. Migration as a catalyst for change. Migration benefits both host and home countries through remittances, knowledge transfer, and democratic values. Brain drain can be countered with organized, planned migration that benefits all parties involved. Migration has often been portrayed in a negative light due to the brain drain phenomenon, where skilled workers leave their home countries to work abroad, resulting in an absence of experts in certain fields. However, organized and planned migration can benefit both host and home countries. Less than 5% of the world's population are international migrants, and less than 3% of Africans live abroad. Remittances from migrant workers not only benefit their families but also boost the economy of their home countries. These payments are more effective than international aid as they go directly to solving problems, opening businesses, and educating children. With the cost of international money transfers reduced, more money can be sent home, resulting in more schools being built. Migrants who return home bring back technical skills and knowledge that they acquired while working abroad. Additionally, they promote democratic values due to exposure to different political ideologies. This has been observed in Mali, where people in areas with large numbers of migrant returnees are more likely to vote. Brain drain can also be countered through strategic migration. For instance, if the U.S. invests in training Filipino nurses in their home country, there will be more nurses providing services to Filipinos. This helps both countries as Filipino nurses can gain expertise by working in world-class facilities abroad and use this knowledge to improve local hospitals. In conclusion, migration can serve as a catalyst for change and empowerment in communities. With planned and organized migration, the brain drain phenomenon can be countered, and both host and home countries can benefit through remittances, knowledge transfer, and democratic values. Migration for climate survival. The book discusses how planned migration can help nations survive extreme climate change and how migration can boost economies. The International Organization for Migration should manage migration globally and hold nations accountable. Cities need to settle migrants in places where they can share resources, build new social networks, and efficiently manage resources. The migration model should anticipate extreme weather, giving migrants UN passports or citizenship. Nations should agree to quotas, training, and community work to ease integration. To mitigate resistance, nations must close the wealth gap and show how migrants contribute to economic growth. Restoring our planet through migration. The book explores how migration can offer a chance to restore our planet by reducing greenhouse emissions, adopting science-backed solutions, and restoring lost biodiversity. The vast deserts and habitats left by people fleeing climate change in the global south can be used to tap and transport solar energy to the north. The book also suggests investing in instruments that promote safe, organized, and timely migration tailored to everyone's needs. With the world's population set to peak at 10 billion around 2065 and the birth rate dropping in developing countries, countries will start competing for migrants. However, the author proposes that prioritizing collaboration over competition would benefit everyone. All this should happen while we're trying to restore the planet. If that restoration works, migrants could safely move back to their homes in the global south.
Climate change is irreversible, but the book Nomad Century presents an optimistic vision of our future, wherein strategic migration could enable us to combat the consequences of climate change, while simultaneously facilitating global adaptation and resilience. Through international cooperation and well-planned migration systems, migration can foster economic growth and new opportunities, ensuring the well-being of communities across the globe. As we work collectively to restore the planet, we must embrace the essential role that migration could play in our shared future, creating a more sustainable and interconnected world.